explained to you that they cannot water the grapes in this area of the Chianti Classico wine? It's forbidden. There is no irrigation. If you check, they get the water now, but then during the summer they will get water once, maybe twice a month, and that's it. That's what they need. If they don't get any water, any rain,
that's too bad.
Then it's bad.
When was the last time that happened?
2017. We had a drought.
Last year.
4 months. Yes, 4 months. And at the end of July, we started to see the yellow, the leaves turning into yellow. It was the end of July. So in July, the leaves should be bright green. It should be in perfect condition. But last year it was bad. The farmers lost 20% of the production.
I work for Colle Bereto for the last 2 years. We are an organic winery in the Chianti Classico, and we produce, as well as Sangiovese, also Pinot Noir and Merlot. This Pinot Noir comes from a vineyard at 550 meters above sea levels, from a clay and limestone vineyard. It's quite hot in the summer, but there is a good difference in temperature between day and night, and this helps the extractions of the aroma of the wine.
And this year is?
This is 2015. It was one of the best vintages that we had in Tuscany in the last 10 years. 2014 was a little more wet. 2015 was the perfect ripeness for the grape. So we make usually 4,000 bottles of this wine. And every bottle is numbered by hand by one of our colleagues. It's a quite very different Pinot Noir from Italy and from France and California. But it has a good acidity, and it's very floral and fruity.
And our elevation here was how much?
550 meters.
And so the variation in temperature?
8 to 10 degrees in the summer, which is a lot. So even a hot summer like the last one, it was 40 degrees, which is 100 Fahrenheit in the day. At night it would be 10-15 less. So it really helps the extractions of the aroma compounds of the wine.
And I notice you have the whole slope planted,
yes.
And it's facing southeast.
Yeah, we have a good exposure here. We are lucky because we get from the day to the evening the cooler breeze and the sunlight throughout the day.
Oh, and then mention the Grand Selection.
Yeah, the Gran Selezione
from 2010.
It's a new appellation in the DOCG of the Chianti Classico that we produced in 2010. It is this correction of the winery to make the Gran Selezione either from the best grapes of the winery or from a cru, from a vineyard that has better characteristics than the other one, that is either by terroir, elevation, exposure, drainage,
alchemy,
so
anything, whatever. Yeah.
And this vineyard, which is only 1 hectare, we make about 3,000 bottles only of this wine. It's always given more elegant wines because it comes from a soil full of limestone, so less clay. And also the age of the vines are slightly old. They are almost 38 years old. So the roots are very deep. They found nutrition deep in the soil. And
you've been organic for 3 years?
Yeah, for 3 years, yes. The next year wines will have the certification, the EU certification, which I'll show you on the olive oil.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you.
Probably the new oak gives, it acts like a mask, let's say, in the covering the fruitiness of this wine. I found it very elegant, even though it's been bottled for a very short time, and the oak, it is a bit evident. But all in all, it's a very elegant wine.
I think so too. And this is this wonderful hand numbering process you have here.
We only make 3,000 bottles, so every bottle of the Pinot Noir and the Merlot are labeled by hand.
And this actually feels like it's a lead coin?
It is, it's metal, almost like similar to a coin. One is like bronze for the Pinot Noir and the metal for the Merlot.
Fantastic. And you do export throughout the United States,
Yeah,
except
we
Canada,
export.
you said?
Canada, we cannot ship. We can ship in every country of the US, and then North Europe is a very good client for us. But most of our wine stay in Italy. I think 35% goes to export.
And this has been organic for 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah, we will have next year the certifications of the EU label for our wines. We haven't treated the vines with any pesticides for more than 10 years, so we could say we were organic without certifications.
And 65% of Chianti is going that way. Everyone's going to have to follow.
Yes, the future of the Chianti Classico is organic.
That's nice. The chandelier has broken wine bottle mosaics, and this is the current art installation, which reminds me of Silence of the Lambs. That's how you measure the sky.